Hi, Queens. Welcome to Girl Please Podcast. It's Elina here.
Hey guys, it's Amanda.
You guys can't see right now, but like we have a very, very, very special guest among us today.
You know what? I'm going to do it.
Are you?
I'm going to do
Amanda,
it. I'll go back to sleep.
Amanda's son, aka her dog Enzo, if you're not watching, is here with us in studio. Look at his little hair. It cracks me up. Oh my gosh, I love you.
Tell them
He's
why
so
we have
precious.
him here.
Yes, we're going to go to the Greek festival after work today at one of the local churches, get some Greek food, walk around the little fair, and I'm going to bring my dog too.
I love events where we can bring our babies.
Yes, that is the best. And I live like across the studio, so I'll just scoop my pup, but it didn't make sense for Amanda to like leave Enzo and then for us to have to go back to her place and get him. So like I was encouraging her to please bring him to the studio.
Honestly, with age, he's been better. He's very easy to take places.
He's one.
With age.
Yes.
At 6 months, I would have been like, oh, he's going to be it. But now he's
so
chills.
good. He's such a sweet baby angel. Update, we have rearranged your furniture so that he has an entire windowsill with the couch up against the window so he can lay and lounge and look out the window.
Can we talk about how much of a crazy dog mom I am?
Yeah.
So you know how when you have blinds, there's like strings, unless you're got money and you have the ones that just go up and down your hands. Anyways, I do not. Mine have strings. And
it's your apartment complex. You can't
I
control
can't
that. It's not your home.
But when I leave him home, I will take the strings and like tie him up so he can't get them.
Yeah.
Because in my sick mind, I'm like, he can choke himself
out
and he's going to be hurt. And mind you, he probably pays it no mind.
Yeah.
Like doesn't, but I'm still such a worrywart.
I have been like planting seeds in Amanda's head that she needed to move her couch up against the window. A, because it's going to open up her apartment space, but B, for Enzo, because he loves to sit along the windowsill and then he'll have like the couch ledge to be able to do that. And like a week ago, I think it was,
I finally did it.
You were like, I think I'm going to move the couch. And I was like, oh my God. And then I like jumped. I was like, what are you doing? We need to rearrange. We need to do things. I'm going to come over. I'm going to pick you up. We're going to go to Home Goods. We went to Home Goods.
Yeah.
$400 plus $500 later.
So worth it.
Literally. It was such a euphoric moment for me. We like redid, like it's just fun stuff to do. It's
good.
like therapy, like rearranged the furniture, put up some new stuff. Like your boyfriend came home and you like fully surprised him with a new apartment.
He loved it.
Oh my God. It was so much fun. There was a moment where we were in Home Goods. Taylor Swift was playing. I'm looking around and I like out loud, I'm like, I'm in Home Goods with my best friend and Taylor Swift is playing.
What a dream.
This is euphoric. I need to take it in and be present right now.
You are so funny. And the reason why I was so hesitant on moving things around is because my dog is the cutest dog in the world. There's no dog, no offense, that's cuter than my dog. I worry.
You always choose violence with this dog. You do it often.
He's my baby.
I know, but you don't have
cute.
to say this to people.
Like, no, your dog is not. I'm talking to you, listeners. Your dog is not cuter than my
dog. That's so terrible.
But if you don't feel the same way about your dog, then I feel like you need to give me your dog because I will give it the love it needs.
Yes.
But I have this fear that while he's looking out the window, someone will walk by and think what I think, that he's the most cutest dog in the world, and they want to try and take him. So that's why I know.
All over the place and at your door. You'll be fine. You know.
The fear
be fine.
of having the cutest
You're
dog in the
watching
world.
your cameras. I'm watching your cameras. We're all good. Amanda and I have each other's Ring access. So like
we'll have conversations with each other.
That's the funniest thing. Like I'll be walking out and she'll be like, yo. And I'm like, I'm like talking. It looks like to my neighbors, I'm talking to a wall. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering like if they're going to call someone on me, like we got a Looney Tune on aisle 4.
I love that. They'd be like, don't mess with the girl in that apartment.
Don't talk to her. And sometimes she'll watch my cameras and she'll be like, there's cute men on your floor.
I'm like, do you know that one with the Frenchie?
Like, I have no idea who's on my floor. As we've discussed, I don't really like commingle with the
That'll happen,
residents. But when the Lord wants me to be on the elevator with someone, I will.
I got to start writing down the schedules of these people and be like, okay, you need to go out at 4.
I'm screaming. Stop. I also don't like that idea because I don't want to mix with the people on my floor.
No, you don't.
Like that sounds like hell on earth.
I get
truly.
it.
So I don't think that that's, somewhere I want to land.
Too close for comfort.
Yeah. Way too close and crazy. And then it's like, it's like if I'm not feeling it, and then if there's somebody else that comes over, then I'm going to feel weird. I'm going to always feel weird when I walk outside. Then this person knows where I live, who knows who they are. Like if they're weird, it's too much. It's far too much.
On a higher note.
Yes.
Siciana over here.
Yes, that's
made me some sourdough.
I did, and she actually ate it.
It was a cheddar and jalapeno one.
Yes.
When I tell you, it was like crack. Like
I'm so happy.
I forget to eat other meals because I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm just going to go have another slice.
Yeah.
But now I'm like running low and I'm like, I don't want to eat my last 2 pieces because then it's gone.
I'm going to make you more.
I know, but the next one needs to be yours because I think Daphne, needs to spread the joy in your home a bit.
Yes, my starter Daphne. Well, I'm in the process of making 2 loaves, one for me and one for Tom, my brother.
Okay, I'm next round.
So it takes 2 days to make a freaking loaf. So I did a double batch, so I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and make 2 loaves. So this batch is for those 2 that are going they'll be ready for the oven by the morning. I've already done my stretch and folds. I'm in the middle of the process. They're bulk fermenting for all you sourdough people out there. That's the stage I'm at right now. So when we're done, we're going to podcast. We're going to go to the festival. Then I'm going to do my shaping. And then I'm going to put them to cold proof, and then I bake them in the morning. So after that, I can begin your loaf tomorrow. You'll have your loaf on Wednesday.
I'm here for it.
So do you want another cheddar jalapeno?
This is hard because that one was so good. I feel like anything you try and do after, will be good, but that's my baby.
So let's do the same. I still have more cheddar and jalapeno.
But now I'm so intrigued to try others because TikTok is just out of their mind with all the options.
So send me what you want. You got to put an order
this
in.
BITCH sent me a mac and cheese one, and I'm like, oh my God, that sounds so good, but we go from healthy to unhealthy.
Literally, I saw mac and cheese sourdough loaf, and I was like, this is crazy.
It sounds amazing.
I must do it one day. Just 1 loaf, just to try it.
More importantly, what loaf are you making for Super Bowl? You should do a football-shaped one.
Oh, my God, I will. I will.
Yes.
You tell me exactly what kind of loaf you want.
Oh, I'm excited for this. I'll try and do one that's I would say dip-related-ish.
Yes. I know. I'm thinking a buff dip type of vibe, but we need your we need to also figure out what we're doing for Super Bowl. I kind of want to. I always hate going out for Super Bowl, but I'm kind of in the mood to this year. But then I'm like, if we do it, I feel like we've cut out so many friends that we don't want.
I was gonna say,
who's
what's super sad? I feel like I'm at a place right now where I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm okay with that. But also, I
Florida,
think about
because we moved.
Yes, yeah, and I think also life goes on. I have a partner now.
Yes.
But I feel like if I was to have a Super Bowl party,
me and my brother would come.
It would be it would be quite sad.
Yeah.
So I'm maybe going out is the option.
Yeah. I feel like it would be fun to do it this year. I don't know.
But then I can't stand people, and I'm I got to deal with people going out.
I know.
For me, in this day and age, and I feel like you're kind of the same. But I love me a bougie, either sit at a bar or a table, but it's still a vibe with music. But I'm not in a crowded place where I'm get away.
Yes.
So a good in between would be good. I can see the fools acting the fool, but I can have my space.
Exactly. And I feel like we're both similar. Well, I'm just not a person that likes anything too rowdy or clubby. I'm very much a bar and lounge rooftop kind of girl.
Yes.
And that's the extent of it. Mm-hmm. I love a dinner and drinks. I'm not about going out. Yeah, so, but yes, we will discuss this further. And then if we do something,
let us know what you guys are doing.
A hosting situation, we can discuss the menu. Yes, let us know what you guys are doing. But yes, to wrap up the sourdough chat, as you guys know, I made it a goal for 2026 to master sourdough.
Bitch, you ate it on the first go.
I literally don't even know why it worked out so well for me.
It's you've been doing it your whole life. If it's because I know you did start off, I would think oh, this bitch definitely made this shit in the past.
Right? Genuinely, I was researching crazy. I was using my chat GPT. I was watching so many videos. I will be in bed at night watching videos of how they do different things. I'm going to make a different shaped loaf this time. Oh, and this will teach me how to make the football shape because it's going to be an oval loaf for one of them. So I wanted to see how they do the shaping for that. And I was like watching videos last night. I'm like, who am I? It has brought such peace to my life. I'm telling you, it's like therapy.
Honestly, I'm here for it. And I'm someone that, like, my stomach is very weak. Everything will go through me. TMI, sorry guys. But eating your bread, even with like the jalapeno and cheese, I was like, oh, I would not be surprised if it did because of the stuff in it.
Yeah.
But no, my stomach was fine. It was good.
It's
I kept eating it.
It would be great for your digestion.
And now I'm like, I'm not at the extent where I want to make my own, but I'm at the extent where, like, it's kind of all I want to buy now. But then I'm also, like you said, a standard where, like, I can't go buy it when I can have it fresh.
Of course, I'm going to make you bread. I will make you a bigger loaf this time.
I need, like, a loaf a week.
Yeah, I got
I'll pay you for it.
No, don't you dare. I'll smack you. Oh, my God. We're also so funny. Like, when we're trying to pay for things, like, don't come
She annoys the shit out of me.
No, she annoys the shit out of me.
It's funny because I saw a post and it was like, I don't know what friend traumatized you in the past, but don't send me $3 for a few nuggets.
Genuinely, T. Like, it's so true. And we've all had that friend that's like knows that you owe them like $1.43, and you're just like, what on earth in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
I'm a giver anyways. I'm someone like, I don't like people paying for me anyways, and you're the same way because we send each other stuff all the time, and I'm like, I'm just so annoyed. We're like, what the fuck are you sending me money for?
We're so funny. Like, someone literally watched us because we were at a bar, and you had your card out, and I had my card out, and it's always war. Like, we're like ready to go. Who's got it? Like, and you got to be slick with it. Like, you have it on the side so they don't see it. So you're ready to go, or your Apple Pay is up, like whatever it is. And you were like, I will smack the shit out of you. And I'm like, I will whack you and step on you. And we just build off of it. And I'm like, this person watching us, like some random man, was just like, are you guys even friends? Like, are you okay?
And I do feel bad when they don't have, like, when you have the tap, the employee must feel great because they're not involved. Yeah. But if you have to give a card and you're both trying to give it, they don't know what to do. I will make up things. I'll be like, it's her birthday. Don't take her card.
That's what I was going to say. The funnier bit is like when we involve the worker and they are just like, just fucking pay for the fucking drink so I can go. And then we start telling her, and then she has to choose. And she's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I literally can't. It's so funny.
But I will say, if you are in that industry, if it's a man and a girl, you better always take the guy's card. Don't piss me off.
100%. Let them
and women,
know.
Stop taking out your card from men.
Yeah, oh, well, that's a whole other story. We're not talking about that.
I'm done there.
Amanda's had trauma, but it's been resolved. So that's good.
I don't know that peasant life no more.
No. I mean, like, whatever.
Anyways.
But yeah, gosh, you would definitely have a king by your side now. And your beautiful pup / son, Enzo, who's sleeping so peacefully on your chair as we talk shit. I don't know if I told you this, but I went to PetSmart while I was after recording one time, and I was like, oh, he's out of chicken chips. Let me go get him more. So I go, I'm looking. They don't have the ones I like. I'm like, cool, let me find some other ones. I pick this brand. They're like, all now true, no artificial. I'm like, great. Yeah. I go home. I take it out. I'm like, what the fuck is this artificial looking ass? So I'm not feeding this to my dog. Fake. I am not doing it.
Yeah. And then I ordered his stuff on Amazon. I don't know what it is. Like, he just has to eat well. My dog is going to eat well.
100%.
And then I'm like, these people that are feeding their dog shit.
Yeah.
Give me your dog. Yeah. It needs a better life.
I know. I get like so sad. Your neighbor for I don't know how long the dog was out there, but like for momentarily.
I was ready to steal it.
There was a dog outside of her neighbor's apartment door that their leash was tied around a chair, which first of all, that dog could drag that chair. It was an empty chair, and it was just like an outdoor flimsy ass chair. And she's FaceTiming me, and she's like, look at this dog. And I literally was sick. Like, I'm sitting here like, how do they do? And I'm guessing, I don't think that's your neighbor's dog. Someone probably visited, and the fucking loser ass neighbor was like, your dog can't come in or something. Like, I've created a whole story in my head at this point. Like, how do you not let the dog inside? And it made me sick to my stomach to see that you like tied this dog up outside of your home. Like,
if all my neighbors
inside for a few minutes
didn't have cameras, I would have took it.
Genuinely. It's so funny because I was the same way. My neighbor's moving. And they're moving out. They're creating chaos in the hallway. It was so
inconsiderate.
So inconsiderate. Their furniture's all over the hallway. I couldn't get down the elevator. It was like it was going on for days. And the police even came, which I'm not surprised if my neighbors called them. But they had an empty-ass apartment, and they left the dog in there just crying at the door. And you can just hear the echoes of how empty that apartment is, like when the dog was like barking and crying. And I call Amanda, and I'm like, I will bust down this door.
What's the update on that, by the way? Did they come back?
They came back.
That night, next day?
So I don't know if they came back that night, but I saw them the next morning walking the dog. So I'm like, I don't know when they came for the dog. And so
for all you defenders, I do think they were moving out, and it was easier to leave the dog in the apartment and move the stuff into their new place.
Knock on my freaking door and say, "Hey, can you watch my dog?"
But I would have figured it out. I wouldn't have left my dog
there
alone.
all day. Yeah. It broke my heart. We can't do that. Like, I tell everybody that I know, don't send me anything that's like a hurt animal, like a dog in distress. Do not send me. Like, I don't want it on my algorithm. I won't watch it. If I see something that you send me, I won't click on it if it looks sad. It's just not happening. I can't do it. I'm sick to my stomach.
It like really pisses me off.
Yeah. All right, let's get into some things that I need to discuss with you.
Let's do it, sis.
Okay, so let's talk Wuthering Heights. Now, I'll begin by saying this. I'm going to talk about Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi.
Casting is fire, first off.
Casting is fire. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And I love, especially Margot, like, love her work, love Jacob Elordi and a lot of things minus Saltburn, because that was just too much for me. But I will say this. I understand that when actors and actresses are, like, lovers in a film and they play it up in press, like, things happen. Is it icky for me? 100%. Like, do I always feel a little weird about it? Yes. Like, when I see The Rock and Emily Blunt doing their thing, knowing they're both married and whatever, like, I always feel a little strange about it. But Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi have taken things to such a level. She's a married woman with a baby. He's in a relationship with Olivia Jade. And I just think that the comments that they're making in press, the way that they've behaved throughout filming and stories that they felt so comfortable sharing out loud is disturbing.
I have no words for it because I can tell you right now, if I was the spouse of any of these people, I mean, no offense, but his girlfriend has it easy. I'd be like, not my man.
100%.
And then the husband's, I can't watch that. It's one thing. I already got to watch you being an actress as like my wife, and like I know you're gonna be doing lover films,
right?
Whatever.
And
this
she's
is your job.
Like hot.
That's fine. But I can understand like someone googly eyed over her, like Margot Robbie. Yes. I get it, but the way she's acting is very inappropriate for a woman that's married.
Yes, like he put flowers in her dressing room and stuff for, and I don't know, like, is this you're trying to get into character? Like, what's the excuse? Like, for Valentine's Day. And she's like, oh, he must be a wonderful boyfriend. Or like, when I'm filming, I'm looking for him in the room to make sure he's watching me, and I'm unnerved when he's not. And they have shrines of each other in each other's dressing rooms. They got these like matching rings, like to symbolize their characters in the movie, like a tie, a bond, whatever. They have just made such inappropriate comments about each other. I saw Margot gushing over him in this like one scene they did in the rain, and she was like, oh my God, my heart was, I couldn't believe it. And like he did this thing where he like covered my eyes because of the water, and we put that in the film because everybody was just looking at me like, we can't believe he just did that, and we have to put it in the film. And like the way that she's acting, like she's so like, her heart is stopping because of him is crazy.
That doesn't bother me so much. I think it's like, it seems like they get into character really well, and the film sounds like it's going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. I think the comments afterwards, like even the shrine, all that shit, I'm just like weird. But like, you know, when you are filming together for hours and you are each other for a bit, whatever. But I think when you're doing interviews, all those things, like,
well, these have come out in interviews.
It's much. Yeah, it's a lot. I think him like improvising and doing things that are romantic. I mean, she's beautiful. I get it. You know, it's things you naturally want to do. Fine. And you could be like, wow, he's such a good actor, and the way he like made it real. Like, I get that. You could admire that. But the wording is a little off for someone that it's just, if they were single, I'd be like, I ship them. Yeah. You know, the way they're doing it together, I can see it become more. And I shouldn't feel that way with two married people. I'm sorry, with one married woman and a.
Well, both people are taken.
Yes. Exactly.
They're both in relationships. Mm-hmm. And it's, if you see the commentary and the things that they're saying about each other, they're gushing over each other like as if they're talking about falling in love with their spouse. Mm-hmm. And that's where I think it's gone too far. And like I said, we've seen this time and time again. Like, people play into it for press, but I think it's gone to a level.
Dial it back.
Yeah. And I hate to say it because I respect them both as actors, but
yeah, just keep it
Like, I mean,
Classy.
have a little respect. And I think, too, when you're in, like, a career that's so unconventional and, like, you know, they both are heartthrobs in their own regard. And when you are such a way, like, you need to find a way to make your partner comfortable.
Always.
And
yes.
I just, especially, I don't think Margot Robbie's husband is not someone who's, like, in the spotlight. And so I think it's tough.
I feel that way about football players, athletes, anyone, like actors. If you're dating someone that's not in that same life, you need to make them feel so comfortable.
You need to go and out of your way to make them feel comfortable.
Yes.
And in your interviews, bring up your partner. I was channeling blah, blah. My husband's the best. Like, period. You know?
He's been so supportive.
Come on.
And
like, love having him on set. like, come on.
Or even his comments talking about how she's an amazing mother and, like, she's an amazing actress. Like, that's a lot of women, by the way. There's a lot of women that are mothers, acting. Like, they can do it all. All women.
Yeah.
What can't we do? You know? So I understand him admiring her in that aspect. Like, but I think, you know, what are you saying about the other women you've filmed with?
Let us know if you guys have seen some of these interviews.
And what your thoughts are.
I'm telling you, it's more than like just a little commentary. But yeah, had to get that off my chest.
I'm excited to see it now because now I'm like.
Yeah, I mean, and this story isn't supposed to be like a love to aspire to. I haven't read the book, but I hear that it's supposed to be like a toxic type of situation. And
because we need more of those.
Yeah. So it's not supposed to be something that's good, I don't think. But I am interested to see it. And like the outfits and the vibes have looked insane. So I'm definitely excited for that.
Too. We shall see.
What did you see on social media that you wanted to talk about?
So first off, I'm excited for Mormon Wives to come back.
Yes.
Goodbye to me. I'm not sad.
Oh yeah, she's not coming back.
Obviously, she's gonna have little bits in here and there, but she's not gonna have her own like storyline and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
which Marciano is
he?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that much.
I think I've seen people talking about how he's gonna be in it.
Yeah.
I hope it's untrue. I think it's like so overplayed. Get him out of Utah. Like, can we just stop with the Marciano? It's an overplayed storyline, and I'm over it.
Yes.
I'm sick of it.
And you know what's truly sad, and I feel like this is for anyone that's like reality TV, someone that puts their life out there.
Yeah.
You know, with everything Jessie has going on with like, obviously it looks like she got a new surgery, did a lot.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't stand people online. Like, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm someone that like, I like to banter online. I may say some slide shit, but I'm never mean.
Because you're defending somebody and people are being nasty.
Yeah, I'm more of like a GIF person. Like, is that how you say a GIF? Is that what
GIF.
GIF? Yeah. You guys know what I'm saying. I feel like I always say it wrong. But I'm one of those where I'd rather just send one of those and like you'll know what I'm thinking without me saying anything. But people are so nasty. Like this poor girl, you obviously know she has insecurities. She's going to therapy for it. She's doing a lot, yes.
Yeah.
But like support her and be like, girl, you're so pretty. You know, like definitely don't gotta do anything. You could say stuff like that. Or, you know, not saying anything. I feel like some people are just so nasty. Like, why do you keep touching yourself? You look like you're 50 and blah. Like it's nasty.
Well, the thing is, all of these people coming at her for looking a type of way and mocking her, and then she does something about it, and then they mock her. So it's like you can't win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super inappropriate. Mind you, she's post-op. Like, she's like, I look crazy. This is not what it's going to look like. But people don't care. Like, they just can't wait to go in on it.
And now she's saying she regrets it. And she's saying that because all the people are bashing her. I think if people were like, girl, we can't wait to see it fully healed. Or, girl, if this made you.
Yeah.
I feel like she feeds into what the crowd is saying.
It's sad because literally people drive her to do this. Fixes it. Now we're mocking her because she did something. So,
but that's not what we meant to talk about.
No, but
today,
we had to just get this out.
Yes, I just wanted to talk about it because I just feel so bad. And
yes,
Jessie, girl, you've been going through a lot, but keep your head up.
But you did see that a new cast member, is being added to the Mormon Wives crew.
Okay, and I'm so sorry if I do not pronounce her name right. I don't know if it's Litia.
Yeah, Litia. It's Litia, right?
Yeah, I think it's Litia. Litia. Lydia?
Girl,
we're going to go with Litia.
We'll find out.
But it's either that or
So
Letitia.
A new cast member is announced.
Yes, and she's not a wife and she is not a mother. So there's a lot of controversy on that. You know, she's on Mormon Wives.
Well, is there controversy or is it just because Taylor Frankie Paul's mom spoke out about it?
Okay.
So they announced it. They announced a new cast member. Here's Litia.
Mm-hmm.
Then... Again, we are unclear. The pronunciation is unclear, but Litia, we think Litia.
Mm-hmm.
And then Taylor Frankie Paul's mom, Leanne, takes it upon herself to comment on the announcement.
Yep, she goes, she's not a mom or a wife. First off, lady, after Demi made you cry on TV, I'm like, you need to dial it back, being involved, you know? And then second, I'm happy to see another perspective. She is Mormon.
Yes.
So, you know, no offense to the current cast. I love, you know, majority of them. But if you think about it, they've married young. Some... majority of them have gotten divorces, remarried.
There's like one or two in a relationship, both having issues.
Exactly. So it's not, you know, and I don't get me wrong, I knock it. They have beautiful families. Like they're in good places now. But I would like to see the perspective of a Mormon that, you know, is not a mother or a wife yet. And just, I think it's okay. I think it's healthy. I think there's nothing wrong with it. And I don't think we're losing the plot like everyone's saying.
Totally. I think they've established this show now. It's very successful. They're expanding the universe, and that's what happens. And we've seen it happen on Housewives, and you bring people in and you get new faces in, and they're telling more of the story. And I'm intrigued to see more about that.
And I really liked that Miranda came in and like defended it. So that was really nice to say. Oh, it's longer. Are you gonna make me read it?
No, you don't have to read it. But she was in support against Taylor Frankie Paul's mom. She responded.
Yes. Yep. I don't know if you want to read it.
Okay, sure. So Miranda responded to Leanne and said, as someone who knows Litia very well, there is so, in all caps, much more to her than y'all know. Legit one of the best people I know, and whether she makes appearances or not, the show is going to evolve because our lives evolve. I'll welcome, parentheses, most of whoever joins the ride, so as long as they're a part of our caps real lives. Haha, we don't only have relationships with people who are wives and moms. Ease up, y'all.
Yes.
Period, Miranda.
Love that.
Period.
Love that. And it's kind of sad that, like, no offense, Leanne's here stirring shit, you know?
I know. And she has been a bit of like a crazy...
And I defended her. When Demi made her cry, I was like, you know, you got to respect people's parents.
Yeah.
At least, even if, you know, I just feel like it's nice to do. There was no need for it. But now I'm like, lady, you two involved.
Yeah, like...
Cut it out.
And, like, what is the point of coming in with this heat?
They
must have some
She didn't even defend her daughter when her freaking dad's calling her HOE. Like, come on now.
That was crazy. That's what I think of when I think of, like, her parents. Like, and it's like, yeah, it's your own daughter, fine. But, like, to go after this girl who hasn't even been on the show yet, to start it off with a negative light happening, not a fan of that comment.
And if it starts and Taylor and that girl don't get along, I'm going to be like, oh, I feel even more sideways that the mom got involved. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but if it is.
Well, I assume that Taylor and this girl don't have a good relationship, and that's why she's starting it off hot, because there must be something there that we don't know yet.
Come on, let's be mature here.
Speaking of being mature, we skipped last week's episode. We missed you guys so very much. We had to catch up on some things.
Yes, there were shows that we wanted to.
There were snowstorms all over the country.
Yes, yes. Not in Florida. You know, we couldn't drive to the studio in this snowstorm that we
had some things. We had to do some admin. But just, we got to bring it up really quickly. Like, I was scrolling and I see and I'm like, oh, once again, people found things to say about our girl Huda.
Always.
Because they cannot stop. And it's like, even a positive, cute comment cannot fly under the radar. So essentially, like, the Grammys are happening and Huda made a comment about it. Like, I guess people obviously want to see our girl in, like, attending award shows. There are other cast members of her that are at every award show, whether or not they've starred in the films and whatever being spoken about. And she's not among those. And people said, like, and obviously she's in the music business. She's coming out with an album. She's recording. She's sounding amazing.
Yep. She in the studio.
So somebody wrote to her in all caps, Huda, the Grammys, please attend. So Huda said, I want to go when I'm nominated, so it actually feels rewarding, if I'm being honest. Although I could go, but I want it to be fulfilling.
You already know the trolls came in. Like, you weren't invited. Blah, blah. You think you're going to get a Grammy. Like, let our sis manifest. You guys are such haters. Like, I think that's such a nice, humble thing to say.
Exactly. Because if she had gone, people would have been like, why? She's not nominated. She doesn't have a song out. Like, then they would have something to say about her being on the carpet. And if she's like, you know what? It's not my time. And I get it. Like, you want to manifest this for yourself. Like, this is your goal. Like, I'll reward myself when I have something that I'm nominated for, when I'm in this space officially and I release my music. I just think it's so funny how we know for a fact that if she had attended without being nominated or had her music out, people would have something to say, why is she there?
Yep. For example, when Shelly went to the
Some award show?
The one.
Oh, goodness. I will smack
What's
you.
the freaking show that the movie that came out, the second one?
Girl, I don't know what you're talking about unless you tell me more context. Wicked premiere?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so yes, when she was at the Wicked premiere, you have someone that's attending something. You would think you would at least have watched it, know how to pronounce the two main characters' name.
Elphaba.
And I was just like, come on, like that's such a great thing to be invited to and go to. And you're dressing the character too, and you can't even pronounce it.
You're dressed as a character.
And our girl says she doesn't want to go unless she's going to be nominated. How is that so
she's
wrong?
Like, I want it to be relevant and make sense of my place in life. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what? Leave my girl alone. And when it does happen, she's going to be laughing. She's already laughing to the bank.
I can't wait to be blasting her fucking music, period. And this is just your friendly reminder that fortunately, we are blocked from Shelly. So if you want to tag her in our stuff, she won't see it. Don't you worry.
You know what, Shelly? It's okay, sis. I don't pronounce names right all the time, too. But if I was going to an event, you best believe I'm doing my research.
Your homework, especially if you're dressed as a character.
Here I just wing it. You guys get me raw. Otherwise,
call her Elfie.
Literally, if we come in here and a lot of our stuff, we have talking topics, but a lot of it is organic.
Yeah.
And I don't pronounce things, but at least I'm still here having the conversations. And I'm like,
she said
whatever
it all
it is.
Confident. Yeah. At least you'll be honest and you'll be like, listen, I don't know how to say this name. I apologize.
Exactly. And
yes.
I would also say I love that she's still in the gym doing her thing. Everything she's posting is low key. Yeah. I died and went to heaven. I reposted one of her beautiful, beautiful shots that she took in a photo shoot thing. I was because I'm always reposting my girl stuff. Yeah. And she hearted.
Yeah, she hearted your story.
She hearted my story. And I was like, I literally texted her, I go, Daddy went to heaven.
Yep.
Nothing more to say.
We were celebrating. Yep. She's liked some of our clips before, so that's really exciting.
On my personal account, my whole 200 followers, I was like,
oh yes, and girl, please, yes. So
love this for us.
Yes. So moving on to the next order of business, let's see what we have here on the docket. Summer House is about to drop on Tuesday.
I'm 50-50 on excitement.
I'm excited because the trailer, this is the trailer's job, so we'll see. But it made it look like the season is full of tea. Obviously, I'm mourning that my girl Paige DeSorbo will not be in this season of Summer House, but it seems like the drama is aplenty. I'm still salty that they didn't bring back Lexi. She put that whole season on her back. That makes no sense to me. They brought in new people, but not our girl Lexi, and she's such a queen.
That's why I'm not excited because they keep bringing on all these newbies. It's hard for me to like anyone because they leave.
Imagine you're yes to Wes and Jesse, and you bring in that weirdo. I mean, I don't think that weirdo's coming back on. What was his name? That was a sex fiend.
Oh, yes.
Whatever the hell his name was. But you're yep, greenlight Jesse and Wes, but not Lexi. That's so strange.
Well, no offense. They got to keep Sierra's storyline going, and Jesse and Wes are part of it.
I was thinking, did she say something I'm not coming
unless they
come?
Yeah, I'm surprised. With Paige not coming back, they're so tight. Who's going to stay home with her now when everyone else goes out?
I know. Well, she's probably going to be going out, and I feel like she's she loves the attention from those boys.
It's funny because I have a love-hate with Sierra. I feel like she's so beautiful. She can be smart.
Yes.
But when it comes to men, I'm just not understanding.
I know, and we used to love her so much.
I know, but
we
the
were
back
really
and
upset.
forth, I'm just girl, you can have anyone you want.
Yeah.
Let's move on from Wes. He did not treat you how you need to be treated. On to the next. I think Jesse, no offense, that's Wes's best friend. That's moving funny to me. Why would you entertain that?
It's weird. I think for me, the straw, too, was when you came at Lexi so hard, and it just was so hypocritical to the way that she's acted with things. And
Lexi's a child, no offense. She's a lot younger.
And Lexi was valid. That's the other thing. Of course you don't want the guy that you're dating who knows your family and all of these things to be up in other girls' likes, to be following all of these women. That's bare minimum bullshit.
Just gaslighting her,
and it was he's coming and having these family dinners and you guys are mocking it. You're oh, you were with her mom, blah, blah, blah. You're just, it was giving me sour, nasty energy. So I think she was valid. And I really did love Sierra before because I was a fan of her. I am a fan of Paige, Amanda, all the girlies. And I loved her. And I just started to see a different side of her that I didn't particularly like, to be honest with you.
I agree.
So there's that. But what we did find out since the last episode we recorded is that Amanda and Kyle have officially split.
Finally.
And it's sad because it's kind of like, Amanda, like, I can't imagine a world where you thought this was going to be endgame. And it's tough for some women to really cut that cord and just take the leap. But it's like if you were a week or 2 weeks out from your wedding and it's 6:30 in the morning and your man is out clubbing, not answering his phones, and you're crying in bed, where's my fucking husband? He's going to be my husband in 2 weeks. We're getting married and he's not even answering his phone. It's the next day and you don't know where he is. And then it never stopped. And you decided, hey, yeah, I'm going to go through with this wedding.
She had a pit in her stomach. She always will.
Yeah, and he already had a history with infidelity. So it's like, if nothing already changed, what was the point of this? I'm so happy and proud of her that she's gotten to this place. It's not easy, and I get it, and especially after a marriage. But they were together for 10 years. You've seen who this person is. They were married now since 2021. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I think she has a lot of strong women around her. She'll be okay. I think this will be her biggest blessing, that she will realize now, you know, this is what happens when you stay with somebody like that. And we all learn that lesson. And hopefully, you know, for most, it's before you get married. But
even business-wise, it was always about him, never supporting her. Like, that to me is like non-negotiable. Yeah. I support your dreams. Where the hell is your support for mine?
Yeah.
So there were so many red flags that I was just like, I don't know how she does this to herself. And another, did you watch the first 8 minutes?
But I also will say, it's like, oh no, I didn't. I watched that trailer of them driving down, and you could see a different air about her. How she's like, I want to go in the car with Sierra. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like an 8-minute clip.
I didn't see. I don't know that I saw 8 minutes of it. I'm not sure.
It's when they pick up all the girls. They're all starting to drive. And then he's like, oh, take it. Like, he goes with the boys, and the 2 girls that they pick up, they're in the car, and then they're like, oh, he's a DJ, and then they're like, you know, someone that becomes a DJ, especially at that age, is someone that doesn't want to grow up or like wants to still party and makes it as an excuse. And you know, they said it like lightly, and then Sierra and Amanda were like, literally, yes, that's exactly what it is. And I was like, okay, at least she's not. She clocks it.
But that's the thing. Like, you know that she realizes things and she feels a type of way and she says them. And I'm happy that she's actually made change. Like, we think the world of her. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's successful. She's all the things. And we just want to see her get what she deserves and shine the way she should. Mm-hmm. And you don't need a man holding you back and like draining you of your happiness and your energy. And it's so great to see her come to this place. I will say this. They've done interviews since announcing their split. People are asking how they're doing, whatever. And Amanda's like, oh, no, we're great. Like, I feel like, and they both have admitted, like, obviously it was hard times, but they've come to a place where things are really good. They still talk all the time. Things are normal. She's like, I still call him when I need something. Like, my fire alarm was going off, and like, I call him, and then he jumps in and he's like, yeah. And I was like, did you call your building manager? Like, first of all, do less. But second of all, I just feel me personally, you have to cut the cord. Like, you can't have him still being this like character in your life or the person that you call. You need to feel that emptiness in order to move on and move forward. He can't be filling that void. You need to find it within you and within your life. I think it's going to hold her back. I've seen it happen to so many of my friends that like always keep that person still around or this or that. You don't move forward. You don't move on. You don't find that within you and a new community and new people if you're still going back to that person.
Well, I'm hoping it's just the papers aren't signed yet. They're keeping it cordial. And also, she mentioned she didn't sign a prenup, so she needs to keep it nice key until they fully divorce.
That's fine, but I just think they're like, oh, we're buddies now. And it's like, you don't need to call him because you're like, that's her crutch. Like, Kyle, like, my fire alarm's going off. Like, what do I do?
No offense, but I don't expect him to help at all.
And and he said, did you call freaking maintenance? What kind of help is that?
But it also shows why she stayed with him for so long.
Yeah.
It's the comfort.
Yeah. And I think, like, I strongly believe you will heal quicker. The best thing that I ever did for myself was, like, block on everything, never look back, never check social media, not once. Like, you just need to.
I can't compare it. It's like a marriage is different than like dating someone. And I don't know how long a marriage could be dragged out before things could fully be signed.
I can totally compare it. I think you don't need to rely on this person. You can keep it cute.
I wouldn't want a bad divorce. I wouldn't
you don't
want
need
it to be
salty. Bad, but you don't need to call him.
But I agree. She doesn't need to be calling him. I agree with that.
You don't need to call him when your alarm is going off.
Yeah.
Like, that's all
Girl,
I'm
you need
saying.
to find yourself.
Like, they were acting in these interviews. You watch them, and they look buddy-buddy.
Yeah.
And they're, like, laughing with each other. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like she may fall back. It just gave me that impression.
I'm very like, once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't want shit from you.
Yeah.
I cut people off quick. But I also don't like to have unhealthy like breakup. Like, I'm not, you know, like, I like it when it's mutual.
Totally.
And she needs to like, I don't think she needs to block him. I think she needs to stop asking. Like,
I don't think
I think you could have called Sierra and she would have told you what to do.
I don't think she needs to block him. But because they also work in the same space, like, they need to keep it cordial. I definitely don't. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm worried about the show.
But I'm saying that I think that she needs to move on from him being that placeholder in her life.
But how is the show supposed to go on? Are they going to just be dating people separately?
That's what it should be.
Well, no, because then he's still going to always be in her life. How can she completely cut him off?
Well,
I think one of them needs to leave.
They're doing different shows now. So there's going to be The City, which is like a spinoff.
Oh.
And I think like maybe let that be Amanda's lane. Let Summer House be Kyle, his immature ass with the younger boys, like where he belongs.
Oh, that would be great. I would love a spinoff.
Yeah. Let me see.
Is that confirmed?
Let me see the details exactly of this.
Oh, that's life-changing. That's great. That would be so good for them. I think it's because I hate that they kind of built this empire together, and he shouldn't reap the benefits because she decided like things, you know, or even if it was mutual. But I think she should definitely.
Okay, it's called In the City. Sorry. Premiering in 2026 on Bravo. Lindsay Hubbard is on it. Kyle's on it. But now it's going to be, you know what, though? I feel like a lot of shows start out, like, I feel like, didn't this happen in Vanderpump, too, where, like, they start out, like, there's a drama element to it. Oh, they're probably going to kick it off with, like, oh, they've split. Now this is following them separately. And I guess we'll see. Like, it'll make for good TV. It won't be good on the heart.
I can see Kyle wanting to keep the city one. So many DJing gigs.
Oh, my God.
And then she's more chill and wants to do, like, the summer house thing. So, either way, I do hope they keep it separate because I don't got to watch Kyle's.
That's all I mean. Like, I fully think that they can keep it cordial. They have a lot of mutual friends. Yeah. They're going to have love for each other. But I do think, like, you need to find a place where that isn't your go-to person.
Yes.
And, you know, over time, hopefully that's what happens.
Amanda, call me. I'll tell you what to do. Ask ChatGPT.
She has a lot
ChatGPT could be your man.
She has Paige in her life. She has a lot of, like, good role models for this type of energy, and I think she'll be okay.
Yes.
Lindsay's done it 100 times. She'll be.
You know, we've come a long way. Lindsay's one of the ones I like most on the show right now.
I find it interesting. Let's see. And like, I'm very curious to see what's going on with her and her baby daddy, because the last we heard that they're not romantically involved, but co-parenting well. I hope things have worked out for her in whatever way is best for her. Mm-hmm. But the season trailer looks good. The premiere drops on Tuesday, so we will be tuned in and we'll follow up with you guys next week.
Maybe my last season, you know, depending how good it is. Now that Paige is gone, who am I? You know, she's so funny.
I love Paige.
Who's gonna make me laugh now?
I know. I just love her. I'm very sad, but you know,
wish
you
her
can
the
catch
best
her
too.
Twice a week now in Giggly Squad.
Guys,
they added
our pod is the only pod I listen to.
They added a second episode a week because they're doing so well.
I don't even watch the first.
I know, but I do. And I'm just telling
you,
if you miss Paige and you think she's funny, you can watch her there.
I get my fix on
I love their
TikTok
YouTube
clicks.
series that it's like Paige and Hannah try new things, and it's so funny.
TikTok
and we need
clips.
to start doing those types of things.
I would love that for us.
Like, we need to start, you know, filming ourselves
that's not what you
trying
guys
to
want.
navigate life on our YouTube channel.
I want to go to like a psychic. Can my dog really hear, or is it just ignoring me?
That's what we absolutely need to do, is do a pet psychic. And my friend Lindsay did it, and it was like so spot on and crazy that there's no way she could have known certain things, and I must do it.
Let's do it.
I must do it. We can vlog it. I think that would be so funny. Make sure you guys are always checking in with us on YouTube. You can watch us there if you're only listening to audio at @girlplease_podcast. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, comment, blow us up. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Should we do our show roundup?
Oh, I'm so excited. So much to talk about. So little time.
Okay. We have Tell Me Lies and Traitors. What do you want to do first?
Let's do Traitors. I have so much in Tell Me Lies.
Okay. So we are all caught up on trailer. LOL.
You go
We're
first,
going to dial it back and start over. We're all caught up on Traitors, and our spoiler alert girly Lisa Rinna, you know what? Let's leave.
We done.
Today's canceled. We had a lot of to do to set up for today, and I'm fading.
We're stressianas.
So, yes, stressiana. That's a cute one. Yes, and by the way, don't forget to use our word sissiana because it's our thing, and then we're gonna make merch.
You follow me on TikTok? You know I use it all the time.
Yes, our sissianas. Okay, so Traitors. Lisa Rinna went home, and. You know, it was bound to happen. There's a lot going on. The banquet scene was hilarious. Jam being dragged out, screaming, "It was Lisa!"
When he first said, "Lisa, kiss me," I'm like, okay, let's go on this.
The theatrics were hysterical. Yes. They're pulling him out, and he's like, "It was Lisa." I'm like, this is
and then
television.
Lisa's face having dead.
It was
She was like,
good. She was like, what? With her big lip.
I kissed everyone.
I was dying. Like she's like, no, I didn't. Like in air kiss. I was dying. She's so funny. She's such a queen. She was meant to be a traitor. But it was a matter of time because people were onto her.
Home. Yeah.
Yes. So what do you think? You and I have a little bit of conflicting ideas about Rob.
Yeah. Listen, not really. I think Rob is playing a great game. I think he's very strategic. I think good for him. Mm-hmm. Do I want him to win? No. I want my girl Candace to win. Like this is my thing. Everyone that watches this, they're thinking like strategically, why would she do that? Now it's outing her. Like, I don't care.
Because she put Rob's name
down.
Yeah,
who cares? I see it as like good for her. You know what? She was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah.
You know, like and I like that she's very loyal, but you know that can hurt her in the game.
Yes.
But I also think traitors shouldn't try and protect each other. You're at the end of the day, only one of you can win. So I think it's okay that now I love that she did that. I was here for it. It was tea. Yeah. I was like, she could do what she wants, and I'm rooting for her.
I thought it was so funny that she was like, oh, this is a throwaway vote. Fucking puts Rob's name down. It was so savage and good. I definitely was like, this could backfire on you. Yes. You should have just put Natalie's name down. But I love that you're like 10 toes down for your girl, Lisa. Mm-hmm. However, I will say this, like also having seen how previous seasons have gone, like in terms of Rob doing this, I'm not as mad about it because I think at this point we knew Lisa was a liability. Like obviously, like she was great for the show and whatever, but she was getting found out and her name, it was only a matter of time. So it's not like I will say, pulled, like there have like last season, Traitors were throwing each other under the bus out of nowhere. And I think that Rob kind of fed into people swirling her name around and just naturally joined the group that he was always associated with. So it made sense. He couldn't really go against the group. And it was like he's between a rock and a hard place. So I totally understood his move. Mm-hmm. I would have respected him less if it were like last season where the traitors themselves were the ones throwing the names out, getting nasty at the table at each other. Like it kind of just naturally happened. And I felt like at this point, she's going to go this week or next week. And you know,
it was a
what
smart
are you
move.
Gonna do?
At the end of the day, it was
but
a smart
I
move.
definitely applaud Candace for sticking up for her girl. I do think this is going to get like a war.
Rob has a lot of people that believe him, and you know what kind of annoys me? It's
he's
like
playing a great game.
My thing is like if I was in this, I would feel like he's too good to be true.
Yeah,
like he's too good. He seems like he would be a faithful, and I think that would make me think he has to be a traitor. So you know, I feel like there are some people that are peeping it, and I feel like Candace is now trying to build an ally, just like he is. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what his loyalty is to Colton. I don't know why so many people like Colton. I'm ready for Colton to go home.
Yes, I think we're all ready for Colton to go home.
Like he needs to be next.
I would say this, like we are all on the outside getting icky with this like whole thing about Colton. Like we know that he was a stalker. Like if you know his history with his season on The Bachelor and what happened with Cassie and him, he pulled, what was that show with the mom that was like texting the daughter and harassing her? Do you know that show where we find out it was the mother all along that was sending the text to the daughter and the boyfriend?
Oh, yes. What was that show?
I know you're talking about. It's okay. Yeah. We don't need. Yeah.
It was a documentary.
Yes. It was kind of like that where he was like stalking Cassie and had like a locator in her car and all of these things. But then she was getting these harassing text messages and he was receiving them too. But it was from him. He was sending them. So all of this was found out, documented, and confirmed, and it's all out there. So the fact that he even got cast is absolutely wild. But I also do believe that the people in the house don't know this, and because they're all in different universes of reality TV. Some are from game shows, some are from like Housewives, like all different corners, Love Island, The Bachelor. Like they don't know each other's things. And I feel like Rob just kind of like, broed out with the boys that are there, and they have, they're smart, quote unquote. He probably thinks this is somebody who's strategizing and whatever, and they buddied up, and now he's like, okay, I can't go against the alliances I've formed. But I agree, because we're watching it and we're like, we fucking hate Colton because of who he is.
Yeah. And I love seeing the beef online with like Candace and Rob.
Yeah.
They are so funny.
They are coming in hot.
She's like, grow up, Rob.
Yeah.
He's like, it's just a game,
it's
Candace.
Just a show. Like, it's a game. Like, hello. She's still in
I'm
it.
excited to see it play out. I really do hope it comes close to close, where it's like she builds a strong, like, ally
it's
of
gonna
teams.
Be a lot
I think same for him. He builds a strong. But
this is
I'm just waiting for one person to say, I fucking think Candace and Rob
what
are
I'm
the traitors.
most excited for more than anything is the reunion.
Oh, it'll be good.
It's going to be so good because they're so online, like giving us so much. Yeah. And I'm like, and there are comments that allude to like things being super explosive and like, wait.
Is the reunion already filmed? Do you know? Or do they do it after the show ends?
I know that they do it after the like,
because we know how Hulu moves.
Yeah. I don't know how. I do believe that like, they were already kind of seeing some of the online stuff, because I feel like they were saying like, oh, like I'm about to go in at the reunion. So like, we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I feel like they kept them there after the show and I don't know. I have to see.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll find out. But like, I feel like they've alluded to that the reunion is spicy. And I want to say this to the Traitors producers. They are posting clips of everyone reacting. So anyone who gets murdered, after they're murdered, they are given cards of who the traitors are. So once they're murdered, the producers call them into a room and they tell them who the traitors are. Their reactions to who the traitors are being clipped and posted on like TikTok and Instagram. So you see people being shocked at who the traitors are. Put that at the end of the episodes. Yeah. Like, that would be such tea to put those reactions at the end of the episodes. I want to see people flip out that Rob's a traitor when they never suspected him. Like, I'm living for their reactions online, and they must put that in the episodes.
Agreed.
Let's get into Tell Me Lies. Are you ready, kids?
I have no words.
I will say this. I find that Tell Me Lies has always been this like push and pull of like treading of line of like, this is toxic and now it's like super unhealthy, and we know that like these characters are unhinged. But I think it's gotten to a point where it's like Steven specifically is so diabolical where it's almost unrealistic at this point. Like before things were happening, and I'm not saying any of them were good or okay, but it was like, okay, they're, it's relationship ups and downs. He's kind of getting revenge. He has feelings. He's getting like a little crazy. Now it's to the point where it's like literally the show has made every character the most unhinged, unrealistic version of themselves. And it's almost hard to like take seriously because it's so ridiculous at this point that it's like diabolical is the only word I can think of. It's gone way too far down the rabbit hole.
While yes, all the characters really, I'd be side-eyeing all of them. Steven and Lucy just like, I punch air.
Yeah.
Like Steven wakes up every day and he foams at the mouth on whose life he could ruin next. Mm-hmm. He literally wakes up and chooses violence. He's like, who haven't I fucked with in a while?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to me. Lucy, when she did her little thing of the bean
at the end of the episode.
Played her little bean of like this man's voice being, I'm like, she needs therapy.
Well, a lot.
Alex, poor Alex here trying to make love to you. And you're like, ugh, gross, stop.
I know.
And I'm just like, this girl has never been loved a day in her life.
I know. And it's really a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
And I love Grace. I love Jackson.
Yes.
I love them as people, and I love and then I put their faces to the show, and I'm like,
I know. It's very frustrating. And I have loved the piece, like the role that Diana has played in like checking Lucy with certain things. Like Lucy, I loved when, first of all, Diana looked at Steven and was like, yeah, there's no world in which I'm not aborting this baby. I can't wait to abort her. I was clapping for her. I was so proud of her. And even with the Lucy situation, she's like pitying. She's like shaking her head at her. She's like, haven't you learned yet? Like she was like, he has this recording on you. Like, are you dumb? And she's like, what should I do? This, that. And she's like, stop. Don't say anything anymore. Don't do anything anymore. Like she is the one that can relate to her most. And I feel like she was such a great avenue. And I'm so devastated that it's like, she's finally learned her lesson, but like, you're not out of the woods yet either, sis. Like, don't let him know anything good about you or any plans you have, because clearly look what he's doing.
I have thoughts, and we'll get into this because I want to do a ranking of who you think is, but I have thoughts on Diana.
Yeah.
I think she's, what is the saying? Like he's playing chess and she's playing checkers, or the other way around?
I think the other way around.
Okay, so yes, I think he's playing checkers and she's playing chess with how things are going.
Yeah.
I think she's doing things behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And she's so fed up with his shit, and she's the only one that will do something about it. So I think there's going to be more to her, and I love her to death. But the whole Wrigley and Bree thing I want to talk about really quick.
Yeah.
Wrigley was there for her when she's going through a lot of personal shit with her mother. Like, I feel like when you bond with someone over stuff like that, which she obviously couldn't share that with Evan, that already tells me you shouldn't be with Evan.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure. Yes.
And then I also think,
you should be able to be candid and vulnerable with your partner.
Yeah, but I also think Bree's so damaged that, like, I don't really know. Because Wrigley seems like he came a long way. He seems mature. He's the voice of reason.
Yeah.
Like, him and Diana, I'm like, okay, they're thinking straight.
Yeah.
But him moving funny with Bree also makes me think, okay, Evan's your best friend. Now I'm like looking at you sideways too.
Yeah.
So everyone really annoys me.
Yes. Well, everyone's kind of moving a little bit crazy. I will say, going back to the Diana and Steven thing, like if this is truly realistic, that's like revenge porn. So I hope that backfires on Steven.
I'm going to tell you my thoughts on this.
Really hope that so tell me, like, I hope that it backfires.
So my thing is they're going to have like a spoiler. I feel like when Grace and Jackson were being interviewed and they talked about who they think is like the most, like, what's the term they use? Like the most diabolical versus like more decent person.
They said that they were ranking based off of moral fiber.
Yes. Okay, that. So like least, starting at the bottom. So Diana was pretty high on their list.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. She wasn't as high as I thought she would be on their list.
Yeah.
Like, she was kind of on the lower end.
Well, can you explain this for people, like, what's high, what's low? They basically made, do you want to talk about the other stuff before we get into our ranking then?
No, because it goes into it. It tells you why I think that way.
Okay, so then, but also just, like, I want to talk about the Wrigley and Bree thing. Like, I think that watch it. I'm not rooting for it because I'm like, at this point, Pippa is cheating on Wrigley. Wrigley's been through a lot. He's been the sweetest soul. He always catches himself. I'm sure inevitably they're going to just get to a place where they kiss. And I'm not mad at it. Like, I think I think everyone's kind of rooting for it.
I totally disagree.
Pippa's cheating on him.
And he's about to cheat on her with Bree.
Yes, exactly. So then I don't care because
what I'm saying is, like, Pippa's cheating.
They have no relationship.
But
they
Pippa's
just need to cut the
cheating
cord.
is not to be like mean. She feels bad. He lost his brother. She's trying to be there for him. I see Pip. I don't condone cheating, but I feel more for her and what she's doing than anyone else that cheats.
Really?
Yes, 100%. Like, if I was with a guy and he just lost his brother and I'm trying to be there for him, like. And he seems like he's in a better spot, but she's still holding his hand. I condone that
like,
way more.
I'll cheat, and his brother just died is diabolical.
Okay, no, but if he starts cheating with Bree,
then it's fine, canceled out.
Not at all. It's more. I feel like
he's depressed. He just lost his brother.
But he doesn't like Pippa either. He's not in love with her. He doesn't want to be with her.
They're both equal.
No, I don't think the same. I think Pippa's is he's
the
falling
one
for
in
Bree.
mourning.
No, we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is why our rankings are going to be different because Wrigley is definitely like lower on my list. I know some people may say he's the most.
But I think like he just lost his brother. He's going through so much. This is the girl that has been there for him. Pippa's disappeared on him, and that's who he's leaned on. And I don't think she disappeared. They wanted to go to a party together, and he wanted to go out of town. She's like, oh, I forgot we were hanging out today. I got to go study. Goes and fucks Diana. That's crazy.
I don't think he's in love with Pippa. That's pretty obvious to me.
No, I know because
and I don't think she's
not
in love
available.
with him. I think they care about each other.
vulnerable with him. She's not his partner. And Brie has filled that void.
I don't condone cheating on any aspect, but
totally.
Pippa is the only one that I give a little more grace to.
We're talking about a show that has no moral standards.
At all.
And like
At
we're
all.
choosing out of the bottom of the barrel moves.
I
None
would
of these I would not be okay with either of them in real life.
Cheating, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would love for Brie and Wrigley to get together. But the way they're moving is so...
It's sad.
Yeah. And now we know Brie marries Evan.
Why are you going back to Evan if you're in love with Wrigley? It just doesn't... Just don't do that.
Exactly. And now we know in the future, Wrigley's single. Yeah. You know? Obviously, Pippa's out dating Diana.
Yeah.
Brie, if anyone's getting the short end of the stick, it's Wrigley.
Yeah. And I think it was set up where Pippa and Diana are cheating so that Wrigley and Brie wouldn't look as bad. But, like, it's bad all around.
And even if you think about it, Brie said that she was even though she found out about Evan and Lucy, she still feels like she's more of the piece of shit.
Yeah.
And I can see why.
Yeah.
She marries this man that, loves her, but she obviously doesn't feel the same.
She's probably been having an affair this whole time with Wrigley, so she doesn't think that Lucy and Evan having a sleepover when they were both at the worst, lowest bottom points of their lives, it's probably doesn't equate to what she's done.
Exactly.
But I will say, so now we're going to get into, basically what happened is we saw an interview where the actors, Grace Van Patten, who plays Lucy, and Jackson White, who plays Steven, ranked the characters based off of their moral fiber, like most decent to least decent. So the bottom of the list is like the most evil, least has the lowest moral compass.
And they start there.
And then the top of the list is like the most decent based off of these characters, which all of them have messed up. So we decided to do, it was your idea actually, to do our own rankings of where we thought they stood. And again, the bottom is like the least decent. Like we both know that Steven is like the lowest on the list.
Yeah, I'm going to read their list first.
Okay, go ahead.
Which I think is a spoiler.
Okay.
So
yeah,
they said Steven is the least.
Yes.
Lucy.
Okay.
Then they said Evan.
Okay.
Then they said Brie.
Yeah.
Diana. Pippa. Okay. And then Wrigley.
Yeah.
My list.
Okay.
Steven, Lucy, 100%. Then I say Brie before Evan because Evan had his little one-off, and yes, he's giving fuckboy tendencies, but I'm pretty sure he's not cheating on her where they're about to get married.
Yeah.
Where it seems like she still is. So Brie's third for me. Then I would put Evan. Then for me, I would put Pippa. Then no, let's do that. I would do okay. Steven, Lucy, Brie, Wrigley, Evan.
Okay.
Pippa, Diana.
Okay. So we have the same bottom three.
Okay.
So I have Steven, Lucy, Brie. Then I have Pippa.
Okay.
Then I have Diana. Then Evan, then Wrigley.
Oh.
Because
you think both the cheaters are like, I mean, Diana didn't cheat on anyone. Why is she
cheating with Pippa?
But she's not in a relationship. That's not her fault. She's the other woman. She's not the one doing the cheating. Oh, no, that's just weird to me.
Yeah,
I think I thought Diana would be a lot higher because
Diana and Evan are interchangeable.
Evan and
Wrigley, my top three are Wrigley, Evan, and Diana. And maybe Diana and Evan could be switched. But like other than that.
So who's your most decent?
Wrigley.
Interesting. Okay. No, just interesting.
Why?
Because he's cheating.
Okay.
With his
so
best
is
friend.
Diana.
But not with her best friend. She's not friends with them. You know?
She is.
She's not best friends with Evan or Wrigley.
Okay.
She doesn't chill with
Wrigley.
Wrigley.
There could be a case made that Diana could be at the top.
Yeah, because I think she's not part of the friend
Diana
group.
could be above Wrigley for sure.
Yeah, I think Wrigley is his best friend.
I would be okay with Diana, Wrigley, Evan as the going down.
Okay.
But I think
I agree with that.
Those three deserve to be towards the most decent. And the bottom three for sure are Brie, Lucy, Steven.
Yeah, I agree.
Pippa somewhere in the middle because she is cheating on her boyfriend who just lost his brother. And then Evan, Wrigley, and Diana are towards the top. That's just how I feel about it. I really don't, I always loved Evan. I felt like he was a sweet soul. I feel like he was rock bottom when he did what he did. I think what he did was so fucked up. And I guess in my head when I made the list, Diana made it a thing over time when she knew the whole story. She knows this girl's in a relationship. She knows this guy just lost his brother. Like, you are having a full-blown affair. So that's why I had her one lower than Evan.
Got it.
But I still think, obviously both choices are not good. So and Wrigley hasn't cheated yet. So that's why I didn't, he didn't cheat yet.
But in the future we know him and Brie definitely do. that they're in love with each other when she's about to get married.
Probably.
So that's why
we didn't see it yet.
But that's why he's off me. There's no way they just have this thing and they never do anything. That's weird to me. Especially with her comments saying she knows she's a shitty person.
But we haven't seen it yet. I had to go by what we've seen.
What we've seen. So yeah. But my thing is their list is very shocking to me. For Wrigley to be their like most decent, I'm like, maybe he never makes a move on her, like you said. Maybe he just always loves her, but they never do anything, and he respects Evan that he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, you know, Pippa, I guess Pippa just eventually comes out and she's with Diana. But then I'm like, what does Diana do that she's not a little higher for that?
Yes. I think Diana needs to be high.
Okay, this is what I think happens.
Yes.
So when we watched, when she got accepted into Yale, the dad said this huge package came. I think she sent a letter to Steven that he got in when he didn't.
Bitch.
And then I think she told him that, so she knew he would react. She knew that he would go try and send her nudes out.
3 steps ahead.
Yes. So when he sends her nudes out to try and cancel her, she's going to find a way to see that he's the one that sent it, and then he can't get into like any school.
Yes, because it's revenge porn.
So that's what
what I was saying, that would backfire on him for sure. I really hope that this is who she is. Like that speech that she had, and she was just like, I can't wait to abort your baby. I was like, sis. And then when she checked Lucy and she's like, don't say anything. Just stop doing things. Stop. Like, she looked at her, she goes, you little idiot. Like, she's looking at her, and I was like, yes, Diana. Like, the Diana we've gotten this season, I'm so proud of her. Diana? And I pray to God that you're right, because I will be devastated, because she knew better than to tell him that she did well on her test. And if she kept it in for this long, like, I would hope to God that she's smarter than to, like, actually let him in on it now.
I think she knows him better than all of them.
She
does.
I
think she knows she can never truly be happy until she ruins his life, because that's what he's trying to do to her.
Until he's like fully away from her life as well.
Yep. So I think she's thinking about her future. She wants to be with Pippa, and she's like, I cannot let this man continue to ruin anything with me.
I was dying when Steven looked at her and was like, your entire life, like, your goal has been to go to Yale. Your dad has, like, bred you this way. Like, you've been dreaming about it. He has merch. He has this, that, the other. This was, like, your life path. You get in, and you would give all that away to go to another school because you want to avoid me.
Yep.
And she goes, yes.
Because he's a user, too. Like, he would try and use her dad. Yeah. She's not stupid. Yeah. She's not stupid. Lucy's stupid. Yeah. We know this. That whole friend group's stupid to be friends with him. Like, he's like, I don't understand it. And then, freaking, what broke my heart is fucking he's pushing to go back to his place. This is when I knew he was a sociopath. Yeah. And you're not reading the room. Wrigley's brother died there. Yes. Why would he want to go back there? And then Evan's like, yeah, that's weird. Why do you still live there?
Yes.
Sociopath.
100%. And also, like, I feel Evan is, like, letting his guard down way too much with Steven. And I know it's because he's just trying to be like, look, he knows my secret and he's keeping it. You have to know Steven better than that. He's not going to keep it. But also him seeing Bree, like, I'm like, oh, God, here we go.
Listen, like, Daddy Evan, when they were sitting on the couch and he
was
hitting with his sister, helping him with his sister thing, he goes, by the way, I need my key back. And I was like, tell that man. F him.
Evan is so fine. He hit the gym.
But they're making him a fuckboy. Can we make
him
a little
why
decent?
Are you doing that to him? Because he was always the sweetest guy.
Yeah, like,
he was
just
always
tell
a
Molly, you're not with
gem. He was such a sweetheart, and I'm so pissed that they're doing this to my boy.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's okay, though. It's because he keeps hanging out with Steven. It's like, you are who you chill with.
I know. Okay, well, for next week, we will catch up on Traitors. We will catch up on Tell Me Lies, and we will watch the premiere of Summer House. We will be back here next week, and we love you all so much.
Love you guys.
Let them know where they can find us.
You can find us, and if you're not following us yet, like, rude, but you can find us on Girl Please _podcast on TikTok and Instagram.
Thanks, guys. Bye.